In week 3, you are required to read this article. You should be able to find this article. The title is given right here on Canvas, the SOCH 237 course shell. And the focus of this article is on how dentists sort out evidence when presented with a complicated case. Here are the steps involved in grounded theory. First, the researchers did a purposive sampling. They only sampled dentists or dental assistants who participate in the Monitored Dental Practice Program, or the MPP. And from data gathered from the purposive sample, they find that through the narratives, the common themes emerged includes effectiveness, evidence, and technology. So based on these newfound themes, they proceed to the second stage. In the second stage, they conduct a theoretical sampling with more focus, with a narrower focus. And they added new participants, more dentists, more DAs, and they fine-tuned their questions to ask the existing and the new dentists and DAs. And from their theoretical sampling, from the data they gathered, they found that personal characteristics, preconceived notions, practice environment, and whether patients' needs aligns with their expectations are the newfound themes gathered through their theoretical sample. So based on these new themes identified in the second stage, they decided, now we already have the dentist, the DA's perspective in the first two stages. Why not find out more about the patient's perspective? So they conduct another theoretical sampling in the third stage. They ask dentists, DAs, to identify reliable and unreliable patients. They interview these patients about the service and the value of the dental care. So a common theme emerged from the third phase, the third stage would be the dental care received. And because of that, they figure maybe it's not a bad idea to include dentists, DAs who are part of the MPP program and who are not part of the MPP program. So they conduct another theoretical sampling in the fourth stage, and this time they do it like an experimental approach. They divide their groups of dentists and DAs into intervention and control group. Intervention group would be dentists, DAs who are part of the MPP program. Control group would be dentists, DAs who are not part of the MPP program. So in the fourth stage, they want to include DAs, dentists who are not part of the MPP program to get yet a different perspective. Just to confirm the previous themes they identify in the previous three stages. Whether these two groups of dentists and DAs, they have same opinions or different opinions pertaining to the themes identified in the first three stages. And after that, they figure they gather data from everybody, every relevant entities, dentists, DAs, dentists who are part of the MPP program, DAs who are part of the MPP programs, dentists who are not part of the MPP program, DAs who are not part of the MPP program, reliable patients, unreliable patients. So they figure they have everything covered. They interview almost everybody, every relevant individual. So they proceed to the last stage, where they theoretically could the concepts, themes they identified in the first 4 stages. So when they do so, they enter the theoretical coding phase or stage. In this stage, they try to identify situations where the codes occur, and they try to find out whether concepts account for the data they collected. So as you can see from that article, if you read that article carefully, the first 3 stages involve the implementation phase. Through all these themes, they identify by interviewing different entities, different stakeholders. And the last 2 stages, the 4th and 5th stages would be the prevention stage, when they try to classify, they try to see whether situations match up with different codes. They try to assess, identify what prevention measures can be undertaken to prevent tooth decay before they progress to become more severe, to prevent tooth decay in their earlier stages.